What's up, y'all? It's your boy Tay Day, back again to bring you guys part 2 of the dilemma of the tower industry or the tower company that I'm working for. Make sure you guys stay tuned in for the feed because I'm feeding you guys great information, great drama, great information, again, on what's going on in my life and also great information so you can learn from my mistakes and maybe even yours from just being able to relate. All right, guys, let's just go ahead and jump into the rest of the dilemma part 2. All right, so where I left off is that the guy, the owner of the company, the tower in the tower industry, we were talking about the pay and how it compares up to if somebody's getting paid $12, $13 an hour, but they have full benefits, dental, vision, health, and you're getting that, how it equals out or actually higher benefit for less risk doing the tower job. Because it's a tower job, you're barehandedly climbing up a tower. Of course, you have gear to support you, to help you go. It's time consuming to get up towers, and also it's physically taxing. And then or you can go work a job where you're getting paid $12, $13, maybe even $15 an hour and get benefits so you can sit behind a desk or make phone calls, which can also be physically taxing or more mentally taxing. But you don't have to worry about risking your life. You're not going to die because of the job you're doing if you make a mistake. With this job, you will and you can, because you always are on the ledge. You're always hanging from a tower. Higher you go up, the more dangerous it becomes. And on top of that, you got to worry about not dropping gear. You're handling little bolts, little washers, locks, so on and so forth. So, also, that's the financial situation that's going on. So the guy, where I really left off is where the guy and I were on the phone. So whenever he was bothered from hearing about my information, me possibly leaving in January or February, he didn't like it. He was frustrated. He was obviously angry with the information. He thought that since I didn't tell him, or my buddy, of course, that we were just gonna leave, boom, disappear all of a sudden. Which, I'm not that type of person. I had the mindset of, once I find out a date, I will let him know. That way he can try to hire someone else, or he can get his stuff together. But also, the guy has some personal business issues as well, as far as getting work together, being organized with his work, when he's going to do this job, that job. He kind of just picks here and there just to do stuff to line up that lines up best for him, randomly. So anyway, the problem was simply that he's not paying me enough. And on top of that, I have no benefits to do what I'm doing, to stay for a long time. So he's talking about how frustrated he is with hearing that information, when I was going to tell him, so and so. So guys, would you tell a boss, or would you tell whoever you're working for right now, would you tell them that you're looking for another job? Hell no. Would you tell them that if you got another job, or you're going through an interview process, that that's what you're doing right now? No. You're going to wait until that job is yours to tell them, hey, this is my 2 weeks. I got this job. I'm starting in 2 weeks. This is my last day here. And on top of that, because people will treat you differently. And so him overhearing that I'm possibly leaving this month or next month, he decided to say, hey, I'm not going to pay you more since you are planning on leaving me. I didn't know, so now I don't want to pay you more money to take. I'll still take you out of state with us, because this was literally the day before we were heading back to Texas for a 6 to 8 days, trying to finish out these projects down in Texas. 6 to 8 day situation. So he calls me. That we talking about this the day before we leave, and I already have I gotta pay bills. We all got bills to pay still. We're all adults now. So he thinks that I'm just trying to get more money out of him until I leave him, to in some way form to fuck him over. And I'm thinking, fuck no. I got bills to pay. I got a girlfriend. I got my girlfriend's son that I help take care of. I just moved. I'm like, I got way more shit going on to prioritize over just taking more money out of your pocket. It's not like I'm not working for it. And I tell him, like, look, you decide when we eat. You have all the money. I don't have any money. I'm not getting paid per diem. I don't get a weekly check from him, or he's the man that pays me. He's the one that puts up the work, all that. He's in full control of what's going on. So I talked to him about paying me more money when we go out of state because I didn't feel like it was worth it. Most places, if you get hired on and they'll tell you straight up, hey, you're going to be going out of town as well, so we're going to pay you extra couple more dollars. Or when you go out of town, we're going to pay you you're going to get a per diem to take care of your food and expenses, your lodging, stuff like that. Almost every place that I've ever heard of does that. Even the job that I got hired on in the wind industry, I will be getting paid at a per diem for food and lodging, and on top of that, I get paid weekly. He doesn't offer that. I'm with him every step of the way, and I have no money to my name except the money that I get paid from whenever we get done. I get my check from him, and whatever money I have left over after bills. So you guys can understand where the dilemma and where this problem is at, hopefully. But I want you guys to understand also, there's a lesson learned here. Never talk about your personal things that you have going on, and also don't ever talk about if you're actually waiting on another job or you're looking for another job at your current job place, because word travels fast, word travels easy, and it doesn't matter. Obviously, it doesn't matter if you're 100 feet in the air or 700 feet in the air. It doesn't matter. People will still hear you, and people will still get offended by hearing that information. So that's what happened, and so I went down there to just try to figure out what's going on. And I still got to pay bills, so I still went down to Texas and did the job. I just came back yesterday, but it's frustrating looking at what your check could have been versus what it is now. And I also drove my car down there this time, and it made me feel better because I can leave when I wanted to if things got bad. But it makes the workplace hard, to work with that boss now, because things are kind of awkward, because it's not just talking about the job, it's talking about the the financial purpose. I don't work for free, so financials is going to be a big problem. It's going to be a big topic between us, and knowing that I am now losing hundreds of dollars, possibly. Well, it was hundreds of dollars in difference from me being down there for 6 days and coming back. which I could have had a few more $100 in my pocket. But because he heard that, what I was talking about, which was my mistake, now I've cost myself money. Even though I don't agree that the owner should not have reacted that way by immediately stripping me of that raise that he just gave me, because I won't be there much longer, it only makes me as an employee want to leave even more. Nobody wants to stick around with somebody that's that type of person, that type of employer that will strip you of your money. So, I want you guys to understand that. Don't be that. If you're a boss, if you're a manager somewhere, don't be that type of manager. Just request that person to do what I already had planned to do. Hey, just let me know ahead of time when you're leaving. Okay? That's it. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed part 1 and part 2 of the dilemma of the tower industry. I hope you guys make sure you like, share this video, let people know what's going on. I hope you guys are keeping up with all of what I got going on. Make sure you like my blog and pod page on Facebook. Make sure you guys are following me on Spreaker Studio right here where you're listening in at. I'll have more videos, more things to talk about, of course, going on in my life. So make sure you guys go ahead and listen in. And your boy Tay Day is out.